So a few days ago, this 7000 rupees V90 SD card of mine suddenly stopped working. And I was absolutely enraged with it. Because right before that happened, I actually shot my entire next video on this SD card alone. And all of that footage was gone just like that. Oh, and by the way, this isn't exactly the first expensive gadget that had died on me. I mean, my Pixel 7 Pro has developed a certain number of green lines like these. And this 15,000 rupees Pixel Buds died on me within just a year. And on top of all that, this Samsung Watch 4 died on me just 4 days after its warranty period has expired. And somehow, whenever some gadget of mine breaks, brands and sellers always seems to have an excuse ready in their pockets. I mean, I already made lots of videos covering every one of the stories on my YouTube channel already. And if you're interested, I'll leave those links in the description down below. So this time, as usual, I thought I already knew exactly how this story was going to end for me. But it turns out, I was actually completely wrong. Yeah, so I actually bought this V90 SD card from Desertcart for just over 7,000 rupees. I mean, that was back when the memory was used to be cheap. And it worked perfectly fine until this month. I mean, almost every video of mine I have made over the past year was actually shot on using this card. And seeing it work flawlessly, I genuinely thought I had hit the jackpot. Because truth to be told, V90 SD cards like these are notoriously expensive. I mean, even before all these recent price hikes, a V90 SD card like this from a brand like Sony could easily cost you around 15,000 rupees to somewhere around 20,000 rupees. And now, these prices have gone completely crazy. I mean, with the massive demand for memory and storages, prices have shot up to a whole new level. I mean, I actually loved it when I saw the price tag of this exact card on Amazon. I mean, who wouldn't? When it is listed at 86,000 rupees, by the way. But all that laughter disappeared the moment this SD card suddenly stopped working on me. I mean, I tried everything I could to bring it back. So I actually cleaned it with isopropyl alcohol, tried different SD card readers, connected to different computers. Nothing worked for me. And once I tried everything, there was only one option left: the warranty. And truth to be told, I already thought this was going to end up exactly like these. Another expensive piece of tech, another warranty story, going straight into the graveyard. But this time, there was another problem added to this list. I mean, I didn't even buy this thing directly from Toshiba India, not Flipkart, or even Amazon. So I actually bought this SD card from Desertcart. And if getting warranty support from companies operating right here in India was already this difficult, imagine what chances do I have with a product imported from another country. But after seeing that 86,000 rupees price tag once again on Amazon, I thought, you know what, let me at least give it a try. So then I contacted the Desertcart customer care. So while having that conversation, they first asked me to share the product invoice. And right there in the chart itself, they also asked me to send those photos and videos showcasing that the product was actually defective. I mean, I have sent them everything they asked for. And after that, they told me that all those evidence has been taken into the account and that the entire process could take up to 90 working days. So yeah, right at that point, I already lost around 95% of my hope. And the moment I heard those 90 working days, I actually thought, yeah, maybe my children might collect the replacement once I'm gone. But just a few days later, I received an email that I genuinely wasn't expecting. So in that email, it is said that the seller and the manufacturer has both accepted my warranty claim, and a brand new replacement has already been dispatched. That too, completely free of cost. I mean, I genuinely couldn't believe it. So I immediately opened the Desertcart account and checked my orders. And to my surprise, there it is, a brand new replacement has actually been added to my orders. And remember that I actually bought this SD card for just rupees 7,000 only. But today, this same SD card is listed at around 26,000 rupees on Desertcart. But yet, they still replaced it without charging me a single penny. And this experience actually changed the way I look at buying an expensive tech. Because this whole experience made me realize something. No matter how expensive a product is, there is always a chance that it can fail. So maybe the smarter question isn't just which product is less likely to fail here. Maybe we should also be asking what happens if it does. Yeah, but now when I'm thinking about it, would spending around 15,000 rupees, or a matter of fact 50,000 rupees, guaranteed that the card would never fail? Yeah, of course not. Any electronic product can fail. So what actually saved me here wasn't the price of that product. It was the warranty behind it. And more importantly, the fact that someone actually honored that warranty. And that is something I never expected from an imported product like this. In fact, I went into this warranty claim with almost around zero expectations. But Desertcart, the seller, and the manufacturer actually came through for me. And I think when a company does something right, they deserve to be appreciated for it too. So yeah, Desertcart, thank you so much. You genuinely surprised me with this one. Now, does this mean I'll blindly recommend everyone to import expensive electronics? Yeah, absolutely not. You still need to check the warranty conditions, import restrictions, and the risks involved before buying. But at least, in my case, when something actually went wrong, the warranty worked exactly the way a warranty is supposed to work. And after all the terrible warranty experience I had over the years, trust me, that alone was a surprise. So tell me in the comment section, what's the best or the worst warranty experiences you ever had with a tech product like these? So tell me in the comment section, what's the best or worst warranty experiences you ever had with a tech product? And if you like these kind of real tech stories, subscribe to my channel.